What is up, guys? And today we are inside of Swordburst 2 for one of the last times. Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be starting a finale series for Swordburst 2. Since you might have heard, Swordburst 3 is actually coming out pretty soon. So yeah, probably will be making a lot of videos on that once it does come out, since some of my first videos were actually on Swordburst 2, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so basically, we're gonna try to get all the way to the floor 11 boss on a new account, and we're going to have to kill it. So, rules are, we cannot use Robux to go into the store and buy anything here. So, for example, we can't buy auras, we can't buy accessories, and we can't buy revive crystals. So that's not allowed. We also cannot get gear from mains. So like, if I were to just bring in my main account and give this account a bunch of stuff, that's not allowed. That would be cheating. So we have to play the game normally without any assistance. We still can trade, however, we can't just be gifted the items. We actually have to trade for them. But with that said, we're just gonna get straight into the challenge. So we're in the novice shop. We're gonna see what we can get. I don't know if we can get anything yet. It doesn't seem like we can. But it seems like we may start going for some of these swords. Now, they do cost a little bit. They cost 100, 225, and 450 depending on their levels. So it might actually just be better to farm drops. But we'll have to see. Let's go upstairs to see the armor. The armor is a lot more expensive, actually. The base armor is 125. We don't need that though, because we come equipped with it. And then we have 775, 675, 600. So before we go to floor 2, we definitely are going to want to get the cobalt iron armor, I would say. And we might want to try to get that upgraded a little bit. So yeah, for the swords, I don't really know what we're going to get. We might not get anything. We might just rely on the boss drops and just try to get dual axes. I don't know if I'll do that on camera or off camera. Anyways, without further ado, we're just going to head over to First Woodlands to start our journey. So here we are. It's good to be back. It seems like they actually restored the original version of First Woodlands. That's really nice. I can see that there's the balcony, the rock formation thing from when I first started playing the game, so that's really cool. But here we have the Frenzy Boars. This is going to be our first kill ever. And 1 second, we might actually be dying. That's unfortunate. And there's our first kill ever. 2 experience. I thought it was only 1, so that's pretty good. And we got 3 bell from that. But yeah, we're just going to grind these guys for a little bit. We are officially level 2. I think that we're going to try to get to level 5 before we go and explore anywhere else. And we actually got an armor. We've got the Light Fields armor. So we're going to check that out. Let's see what level it is. It's level 3. So we're going to have to get a little bit more experience, about 5 more boars. Alright, we are level 3 now, so we're going to just put on this armor really quick. We're getting attacked right now. But we're going to wear, yeah, that looks okay. I mean, obviously it's a starter armor, so it doesn't look that great, but yeah. I haven't seen this armor before. I don't know if they added it recently before I started playing again. Also, I've noticed that there's a crab over there. I remember crabs being enemies. We're getting swarmed by frenzy boars. We're dying to the easiest enemy in the game. That's not good. We're gonna check out the crabs after this. Well, never mind. We won't be checking out the crabs because we actually got another sword. We got the light great sword. 3 increase of damage. That's pretty good. But yeah, now we're gonna check out the crabs. There's also a shovel over there. I don't know if that does anything, but we're gonna check it out. 87 bell from 1 chest and an uncommon upgrade crystal, so that's pretty cool. I think this might just be an Easter egg over here. Yeah, it seems like it. Can't really do anything here. But yeah, we have a sandcastle and a shovel, pretty cool. But now we're going to take on the hermit crab. Let's see if we can. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Well, actually, that was pretty easy. Never mind. We might just be grinding these guys instead of the frenzy boars, because we can't really get anything from the frenzy boars anymore that's going to be too great. And these guys aren't too bad, so we're just going to grind these guys for a bit, and then we will be back soon. I know I said that we wouldn't be back until pretty soon, once we were about level 5, but I noticed that there's actually a checkpoint over there. So that means that we can definitely get to that. It seems like we can go this way to get to it. So we're gonna probably check that out before going to the wolves, actually, once we get to level 5 really quick. Well, we're level 5 now, and we got a Shizen Katana, also level 3. I kind of prefer katanas to great swords, so we're gonna probably equip that. All of these are common so far, so we can't really do anything with the uncommon crystal. That's unfortunate. Also, we have a really good play over there, so hopefully he doesn't go this way, because if I remember correctly from when I first started playing this game, there's actually a boss over here, so if there is, I really hope that he doesn't assist us with it, because I want it to be not just extremely easy where he just hits it once and it dies. So we have some frenzy boars back there, some hermit crabs over here. If I remember correctly, we're going to get some wolves soon, I believe, right where about the checkpoint is. So that'll be pretty interesting to see if they're still there, or if they change this area. This might just be an Easter egg now, I'm not sure. Here we are. Yep, there is still a boss over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill it, but we're going to try, maybe. We're gonna see how far we can get against the dire wolf. I'm not really sure if we're gonna be able to do this. He does 14% of my health per hit, and I'm really not doing anything. So we're gonna back until I get a shield. Well, the boss fell into the water, and it hasn't respawned yet. So I think I broke the boss. So that's kind of unfortunate. If he doesn't, oh, there he is. Never mind. All right, so we're gonna wait for him to be alone. Here he is. And then we're just gonna start attacking him. Well, of course, wolves came in as soon as he was alone for once. We're not doing that much damage, so that's kind of concerning. If I remember correctly, this guy doesn't even really have that great of drops, but I still want to see if we can kill him. We are definitely gonna die to him. We're gonna have to retreat really quick. Well, we're definitely gonna die. We only have about 20% HP, so we're definitely gonna have to run from this one. It's a little bit unfortunate. We'll probably come back once we have a little bit more gear. Well, we did unfortunately die to the wolves because we got swarmed by a bunch of them. But it's okay. That'll be our first death for the series, though. And we actually got a blade of grass from one of the drops. That's also a level 3 sword. Same 8 damage. I guess we'll use it. And we also, immediately after, got the wolf leather armor, and we're level 6, it's pretty nice. We got to level 7 for the wolf leather armor though, so we'll be right back once we do. Alright guys, so we are level 7 now, so we can officially wear the equipment that we got from the wolves. So this is the armor right here. I actually managed to get 2 of them, so that's going to be an extra upgrade crystal for us, just in case we can't get the hammers, or the axes from the boss, so yeah. Well, it seems like there's 2 other people at the dire wolf now, so we might as well go and fight it with them, or at least attempt to. They seem to not really be having that great of a time with the dire wolf, so yeah, we're probably still gonna lose. We are slowly taking it down. We're just kind of taking turns, just killing it. It's almost dead. The guy with the katana, well, I don't know where he went, but he hasn't really been doing much. Just been me and this guy. We're gonna finish it off right here, and we got 36 gold for that. Good thing about this boss is that it does respawn quite quickly, so it is already back. And so now we have an extremely overpowered player that's going to basically just ruin the experience. So that's really, yep, that's something. Honestly, I personally think that they should have made the damage cap lower, because his swords do thousands of damage, but as you can see, he's only doing 260. Personally, I think it should be lower than 260, because still he's gonna shred the boss in just a couple hits. So really, it's really not fair for this boss. Still no drop. That's unfortunate. Alright guys, so we're inside of our KO. Once again, we've done a little bit of grinding. As you can see, we are level 12. So we have new gear now. We have a new blade. We have the steel edge. I've upgraded it 7 times, so it does 24 damage. I'm not gonna get it to max because we're gonna get the gear axes soon, so no point investing in that much. We also have the Kobold's iron armor plus 4, so that's nice. 143 defense. Again, I believe that the boss drops a Twilight coat, so yeah, that's better if I remember correctly. So we're just gonna get that instead. So we don't need levels in this anymore. The Novice Shield, this you can't buy. This was dropped from the Dire Wolf. I got pretty lucky to get this, the first shield in the game. And then we also have the 2 uncommon upgrade crystals. So we're going to head back to Verse Woodlands, and we are going to just get in the dungeon and kill the boss. So if I remember correctly, we're going to go this way. We're just going to follow the path. It might have been changed, I'm not really sure. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using a long sword but I'm not dual wielding, it doesn't increase your attack damage if you dual wield. It does increase the range by a little bit, I'm pretty sure, due to a bug or weird hitboxes. I don't really know. But we don't really need like an extra stud of range, so we're just gonna use one-hand swords rather than dual wielding, because it's the same damage. It doesn't really matter against the boss, to be honest. But yeah, so we're heading towards the bear section now. I actually didn't grind the bears. I kind of just AFK grind the Dire Wolf a little bit because we needed the drops and it gave a decent amount of XP. So there's also a checkpoint right there. I remember that meaning that we are relatively close. I forget which way it is though. I think it's forward. Alright guys, so we are here at the dungeon. There's also a bridge over there. I've been in there before on my main account. There's not really anything over there. There's just more mobs that give other drops. Not really anything important that I know of. So we're just gonna head to the dungeon. If you want me to go over there next episode though, we will. But it seems like there's actually a really good guy here, so it seems like we're gonna have an easy way. We can go this way though, so that way it's a little bit harder. And because I do need the helmets that these guys drop. Also, luckily and unluckily, for me, luckily though, because I like the dungeon. They added back the old parts of the dungeon, so we get to go through that again. So I really like that part. So I don't really see it as too much of a nuisance. And plus, we get more chances to get the helmet. I don't know if we are. We'll definitely have it by the next episode. Once again, I'm not sure if we'll do that on camera or off camera. But if we don't get it here, then we'll have it by next episode, so don't worry. But here we are. This is the old, new, whatever you want to call it, part of the dungeon. This wasn't in here before. If I remember correctly though, this was here when it first came out. They might have changed it a little bit, but it has the same enemies. The ruined knights, basically. I can't read the names when I'm having to run past them. I don't think that we're gonna have too good of a chance against them, but we can try anyways. If they stop running, please. I want to try and kill you, please. Alright, oh yeah, we can definitely kill them if necessary. I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to kill them, but I can definitely kill them if necessary, so it should be fine. But yeah, I already know the answer to like this maze thing. Once again, I did this on my main account a while back. Me and Ham, the one who actually gave me the inspiration for this series and told me that I should do it. A little bit ago, both of us went into floor 1 again, just to revisit it, and we saw that it was different. So now I just know all the changes. So yeah, I haven't seen if they've done anything to any of the other floors though. So those will be my new reactions. I forget where to go from here. I believe it's this way, but it might be that way. No, it seems like it is this way. All right. But yeah, now we're back at the old part where you go down the staircase with no walls into the boss chamber. Alright, so we are here. We're gonna head into the boss. So we might die. Hopefully we won't, because I don't want to have to go all the way back. It seems like there's a lot of people here though, so I don't think we should. Some of them look pretty good at the game, based on the sword streaks that I see. Usually anything that isn't just gray means that they're good at the game. So there's a red, there's a yellow. I believe that the yellow is just one of the early blades though, but the red is the most important one, because I believe that that's one of the really good players. So yeah. And yep, as expected, it's a Kusanagi, and I believe next to them is either another Kusanagi or a Soul Render. Well, we did die, unfortunately, to a bunch of over-leveled players from a different floor. But going back, I do believe that there was like an axe or something that was swinging between this little area. I guess they just didn't remove this, or maybe it's stuck right there on the side. I don't know. Either way, there was something that swings there. It dealt a good amount of damage, so I don't know if they just poorly removed that by just having it in the wall because you can still see it, or if the server's just bugged. It's probably the latter. Also, just noticed going down here, there's now like particles, blue, pink, purple, and red. So that's also pretty cool. Honestly, it does give the feeling that you're in space, kind of like it's trying to imply. I don't get why there's not particles here though. So that's kind of weird. And here's the boss, Rajin, the Thief King or something. Either way, we didn't get it, so we have to kill the boss again. Like I said, there's a bunch of overpowered players here, so it might take a while. Anyways, we did get the Cobalt helmet right now, so I guess I don't have to do that. It seems like they did put levels on the accessories now. I remember this being level 0, but it gives 6% health regeneration, so that's really nice. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. One of the overpowered players left, so we only have the person with the Kusanagi left, I believe. And it seems like they actually are nice. They are letting us get some hits in on the boss before absolutely demolishing it. This is one of the places where the damage cap is really nice. I believe the damage cap for the boss is 140, unlike the Direwolf, which is 260 something. Anyways, we did get the badge. Floor 1 cleared, meaning that we definitely do have the next location, Redveil Grove. But anyways, here we are at Redveil Grove. If you guys want to see me explore this in the next episode, also does seem that it got a rework, but if you guys want to see this in the next episode, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to this channel, or you want to see some more Swordburst 2 before Swordburst 3 comes out, then make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss an episode, and everybody, peace out.